To ensure your universal credit has been paid correctly, you need to check your payment statement. Your universal credit award is calculated on the last day of your assessment period. Once it's been calculated, you can then access your statement and see how much you are due to be paid and when, but also how this payment has been worked out. Mistakes are made, and it is always best to ensure your payment is correct. To see your payment breakdown, log in to your online Universal Credit account, enter your username and password, then provide the answer to the security question and log in to your account. At the top of the page, there will be 3 buttons: Home, To-Do List, and Journal. If you click on the Home button, you will be taken to a page where you can access all the sections of your account. You should click on the Payments button. This will take you to a page with your most recent and previous payment statements. You should then click on the date of the statement you want to see to look at details of how that payment has been worked out. The statement is split into sections. The top part shows which elements have been included to work out your maximum UC. The next section shows which income has been used to reduce the award. And the final section confirms any sanctions, loans, advances, deductions, or overpayments. Your maximum universal credit can be made up of 1 or more elements. These add up to the maximum amount of UC you could receive before deductions are made. These elements are a standard allowance, a housing costs element, a child element, a disabled child element, a limited capability for work element, a carer element, a childcare costs element, or a transitional element. If you are entitled to one of these and it's missing, then you will not receive the universal credit you are entitled to. If you are not sure, ask for help. When Jo checked her payment breakdown, she noticed that the housing costs element didn't cover her full rent. She contacted her income officer, who worked out that the DWP were only covering 50% of her rent. She helped her write in her journal, explaining that her ex-partner moved out, so she wasn't paying rent there anymore. Alan lives with his 2 young children. When he checked how his UC had been worked out, he spotted that the child element was for only 1 child, so he put a note in his journal and gave the additional information needed. Tahir was on employment and support allowance before he claimed universal credit. When he looked at how his payments had been worked out, there's no mention of his health issues. He asks his support worker about this, who explains that as he was getting extra in his ESA, he should get extra in his universal credit too. She helps him write a note in his journal. Sue's just checked her breakdown, as her payment didn't seem like much, but it's difficult to understand, so she speaks to a benefit advisor. After a quick chat about her circumstances, he spots that her award is missing a disabled child element for her youngest, and explains that as she is caring more than 35 hours a week, she could also get a carer element in her award. He emails her some text to write in her journal.